All right, guys. So we just watched the first episode of Luke Cage. Lee, what do you think?
I liked it. I guess we should start digging into stuff or
Sure,
whatever that
sure.
happened. So what happened?
So we introduced to our Luke Cage character. He's your normal 9-to-5er, 2-job American working off the books because he's wanted for something that we'll
9
figure
to
out soon.
5er and then 5 to 9er. Okay, good. I was gonna say I don't know if we were supposed to know about that or whatever.
Nah, they're gonna
Did we know that he
slowly
was in
delve it back.
prison from Jessica Jones?
No, I
think we
don't
did.
believe so. No, we didn't know that shit, but we will find out more soon. We
We're
got
introduced to like our villain. We got Mr.
Yes,
Cottonmouth, Mr. Stokes,
and Shades.
Yeah. Okay. What do you? Well, okay. So I like Cottonmouth. Do you like Cottonmouth?
I like him.
I think he's an effective villain. We got to see this crime boss situation happening with him.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a smart tactician of a thug, and you'll see that going through.
He was gangster. It was good times. Shades I hate. I don't know why.
I don't hate Shades. I like him, and I feel like he has a power, much like.
Okay, good. I hope so. Because that, he's the guy from Sons of Anarchy, we said.
Yep, that's Juice.
Yeah, and for some reason in this role, he reminds me of, do you know those commercials, like, I'm Anarchy, or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this is just a guy acting like a guy. This is, like, totally not, like, I don't know. I just hated his thing. And why do they call him Shades? Are you allowed to have sunglasses in prison? I don't think you are.
No.
So why is that his prison flashback name?
I predict Shades was his name post prison.
Yeah.
And
or pre and post.
I have a feeling that he has the ability to tell if you're lying.
I have to look at you in the eye.
And the Shades may block that.
May protect him from the overwhelming knowledge. Okay, that's super interesting. I like that a lot then. That will totally save him as a character because I thought his performance and like whatever thus far was not like whatever.
No, like, but think about a cool guy for like some boss to send in,
useful, yeah.
Find out this information. You got it.
And he was so confident too that like I had the same thought, like maybe he has powers of some sort or whatever. Cause he was just like, I'm saying whatever I want, and I'm in your place or whatever.
But that also that power comes with like I work for a guy with a lot of power. Yeah. I have a false sense of power.
If anything happens to me, something's gonna happen to you.
Exactly.
Sure. No, yeah, episode plays out. A lot of exposition. We got the councilwoman. We got the he's a bank. And is she literally a DEA agent or just a ATF agent? Like, what is she?
I don't know. She could just be a cop or a detective
a
of some sort.
Yeah.
But she's certainly a police officer of some sort.
Because she came on and you literally said, "Watch, she'll be like a DEA agent or something."
Yes.
And then after like a long time, where it's like, okay, she's clearly not something or whatever. It like cuts back and she's like, "Well, Sipowicz, what's going on at the case or whatever?" It's like, "Oh fuck, she is." So she's gonna so she's like, I don't know that guy. What are you talking about? He has to go back now and like interview him and be like, all right, we fucked right, just like chill with
hopefully
that,
she won't have to go with her partner.
Yeah, right. And be
that'll
like,
be
this
awkward.
is awkward. Fuck.
But no, first episode builds nicely. We're like, yes, it's a lot of exposition, but it also rises as it goes. Much how I claimed, it'll keep on the rise until it's can't rise no more. We got some. Attempt to hire Luke Cage, so there's the hero for hire. The angle is played up and denied, and
we got some action already. We got some we got some gunfights, some beatings, some like a nice cage fight there at the end. Cage fight. Where like, and it's that like it's from the trailer. It's like the punch where like breaks his wrist.
His wrist shatters through his skin.
Yeah. And then he totally fucks up their Chinese restaurant worse than those guys were gonna fuck it up that night. But hey, whatever, it's fine. Music, that I didn't recognize Raphael Sadiq, but I know that guy from back in the day. He's older now, as happens or whatever.
As if he's aged in time.
But that shit was good. The use of songs in general is like good. I'm totally down with it.
Yeah, no,
a lot of style and fucking shit like that.
I think this show has a lot of potential. I think
when it opened, it was like, pardon me. When it opened, we were like, this is obviously a flashback, and then it was totally not a flashback.
Yeah, there was some guy dressed super, I guess, I made a comment like this, either a flashback or that guy has no taste, and apparently he had no taste.
Well, because there was a guy dressed like an old school guy walking past the barber shop that they had for some reason walking past the barber shop.
And the way the film was like exposed at that moment, it had like the vibe of like, well, that's the 70s.
We thought it was gonna be young pops and some setup or something, but then it was Luke Cage walks out and we're like, oh, this is just now. It just has this fucking place like this now.
There's a kid in the first seconds like, you think that's Luke Cage? And then Luke Cage turned the corner I'm like, I think that's Luke Cage.
That might be him. We have to wait and see if it's a flashback though.
That could be his dad.
Like
we're still not sure.
He's playing his own dad this whole time.
Because what if he's Luke Cage Jr.?
Oh no. Visually, like there was.
That would be fucking meta. I would love that. I would love if like episode
9.
11 or you find out that like you're pregnant with my kid.
I'm gonna name him Luke, like you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. And the whole time, no, there's been cell phones and shit. I don't think that's true.
Also, we met the girl from the first thing. That's
yes,
maybe she has a daughter that looks just like her.
Like in Doctor Who, it's just the same person playing the same person.
Yeah, no.
There were some cool scenes, so we saw like the crown, like a lot of stuff from the trailer was in this, which was
in this
awesome,
episode, yeah.
Because then you're not going to be like, I know what's going to happen, because he's going to stand in front of the Biggie, painting or whatever, and it's like, no, you just did that, so okay, awesome. There was some cool stuff where he's like on the phone. They have cool framed shots with like the reflective desk and him and stuff and cool things. And then some shitty things, but also lots of cool things. So I don't know. The usual high quality bar of these shows has been maintained or whatever the fuck. So
it's a little like something that's weird for me is like I'm like a man of his talents and skills, and like working off the books is one thing, but the jobs he chooses to work off the books I feel are so below him as a character. Right. He could be a bouncer real easy
like
and make twice as much money. Yeah,
exactly. Right.
Anything.
So it seems like he's trying to keep a low profile and he's a fugitive or whatever, but we, like we said at the top, we don't know what the hell that's all about.
Interested to see them open this up more.
So we're going to dive into the next episode, I guess, right?
Episode number 2.
We'll be back.
Stay tuned.